I think one of the biggest lessons that you learn while you're in your mission is how to love your companions. I discovered that that was probably one of the most important things that one could do in their mission, actually. Um, I'm sure that other missionaries or other ex-missionaries have talked about this, or returned missionaries, I guess is what you should say. But yeah, like your companion is, or your companionship is the most important part, or is the most important aspect of your mission, basically. Like if you aren't getting along with your companion, basically you're not gonna do well. Of course, there are going to be times where you will have companions that are disobedient and that it's really difficult for you to get along with them. But I found that even with really disobedient companions, if you just show love for them, then you can actually have a lot of good experiences and a lot of success. I had one companion that was known for being really disobedient and for causing a lot of problems. He had abandoned one of his companions before, and he'd just done a lot of really stupid stuff basically before he was my companion. And he'd also done a lot of really good things. Like he'd had a few companions that were really great that they got along really well with. And one of his old companions had told me about that. How this missionary, he would work really well if you just treated him well and tried to treat him like an equal and like a good missionary. And so I decided to do that. Like from the moment that I first met him, I just decided that he was going to be my best friend and that we were going to work as hard as we could. And it was a little bit difficult at first. He wouldn't always get up on time because he had a few problems and just small things that were difficult for him. But within within a few weeks, we were actually doing really well. Like we weren't doing the best that we possibly could, but we were getting work done, and we were finding people that were ready to be baptized. And I remember, the last week we actually were able to baptize someone. He got to baptize him, and I got to confirm him. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so like the biggest thing I learned from that is really just that, like, if you love your companion, then you're going to do well. If you don't love your companion, then you're not going to do well.